Yaba munya wache mu akwaba emfa emra bedwam dwumadi eso yada so agebre e de betena se na what choose bedwam over the lot in the country. Say aha na no kredie wo. Aha na kase ho te ewo. Aha no boni die ewo. Aha na wo so a wo hwe de value. Ye value one. Kire say uyo bia on pe basabasa ntie mfo bio e basabasa emba ha. Ye value 2 so uyo bia umpe attenant yemfo bebi atem emba ha. Ye value 3 say ope contenta ebeboa mo man no etumpon. Etina na do de sumu nyina na ye kini prese. Ye benyansem ebedi ho nkomo a ebe hyehye man no akonkan ye. Enye de usual anya MPP NDC anya NDC MPP. Ba nkomo no ko na wie no wonya bibi po e de free. Me de akwasi is here as waje brand we share live on Facebook. Search for Adom TV Extra. Adom TV Extra. Sound so and I bet me follow me so on Facebook. Akwasi Insnya -6. Akwasi Insnya number 6. Follow me also on Facebook and YouTube here Adom TV. YouTube Adom TV. Here comment. Ni anya ne brepam ne kai emfa ema bejafo atrase. Na eba bedi sa Ekmokese ya be semino eka say the honorable MC for Obuasi East Atnase Honorable Kofi Williams Sanso ena Clemnic Kofi Opoku Jemfi ya tabon rane a friend Kwame Puku CID former MC Madisha wo Amansia South District ene yaka se wo print so be NPP National Youth Organizer nti ene yedi local komo pa local a form komo pa 2 DCs, 1 former 1 current ona boko there
I'm not doing
Obuasi is ye
Obuasi is at the year bibia boko eguso kakra
ene me say that about a week it's a 2 weeks na me Obuasi yeah 2 weeks na me Obuasi yeah
Oba miniane
ye
ni bio yeah sure
Obuasi mpuntu e ma chi sike free obo ma emu de
opportunity answer on more serious note on manisi kanejije na on say ye de nyina egu eye futo ba kum
yeah
afene a chene kakra
sure
say ye ne se bia ka fe bre bia atwam mara se bia ebra na eye amabu a mukromo a munya oye on say chihye na ye di chihye na ye di to akwan mu no
yeah
di some kind of percentage bi e di come mo for eye omo mputu
yeah
enti no abuai enti di ebetimi aka na se bia na beginning no ebra Anglo Gold Ashanti ba na say Ashanti Gold buy no sanka sa chihye na ye di to akwan na ka some specific percentage of a year sikabinu ke ebetimi atwa di ama omo asantiman anase bia bia good ne free ekon na ka atwa di ama but the aye there amasa enti we de what we call so madaroma we de ebe pege mu di ama na se bia se shesa bibisa ho be bia edu ache na mu se betimi bibisa na kaja
you too good about 100 years beba
yeah over 100 years 100 years about you I think the most active somewhere around 1901 or 1909 somewhere around that area and almost at 100 years aba but put to na wo ho and then na say for no in fact our form to the standard you know very well say when it comes to Obuasi is specifically the main road and then there are a free ETS abesin kwa to Kobra kwa to Asoko Junction ababebo main road a free Kumasi abesin kwa
yes so free anwan kwanta
na rem to Bekwai na abesin akwa we Kumasi friend say central region
yeah
sa kwan no se Kobasa enne tutuka Kobra Foso wawase area onum se BBC na se kan block say ya menua kabia anko kabia ma
kabia to be free central
dabi abi nko abi mba bibia and everything has come to a halt banyame adom yewra John Dramani mama ba na say eja odi ni common fan ne ba why ni 80% di amaye nyame Adom ye try say benya alternative road
yeah but you see there be a make say Kwampoku say the atnase the incoming national youth organizer of the new patriotic party Kwampoku there
nyame Adom akwasi
former MC
menye emo me di
edi
di ne na do na em ne de constitution ni any emo constitution was district hey now we this year MC ti MC dey say we MC I front here here say DC no na em na mu odu DC hey
but we see maybe we need to take a second look at the mining district. The kind of development we are giving to them. If indeed you perceive Kuntia Galamsea, Mako South Africa, Mako other mining communities, but Obuase to Obuase is not a Siana Meko, for Obuase near case study.
Obuase, okay, you know. I said, you were here, could do for. Quite a sorry, they am now sorry, so could do for. Anyone, I do go for no who. Oh, is also I was really
your boss is DC.
What is DC?
It's my DC because I'm so.
I really no come on make it fast. Okay. And I said so and you was Matthias here minimum say ye shamra say ye no so adwan ho a. Enye bra wo dware na bra dware no tumi to so fra wo.
Is it easy?
On the mobile here there.
Kwambo.
And now we pay you to organize an approval in the neighborhood Kakrana. Or we can was yes. On was he?
Minimum was a pa.
Was even now.
Oh, minimum was a pa.
Oh,
off air, make me a cancel. Maybe tutuka. And you sound so.
This is so my issue is say who shed near Yedima Ghana from Obuase. Na say ye didn't go one basket to Muntian Fieni and so uncommon so here. Then maybe you know was a phone so any year. Vis-a-vis other mining district. Ushe baby ye 2 year fem we na takwa de kwa dem so masem kra ye mobo say Ghana be a chef from be more mining yesika be a western region. But we focus in its entirety. Now what means it's a Jesus can free one more month for soon to be your son for Swana.
Is he then now boils down on leadership. A boil down on leadership. Whichever way it's a shabi or my shabi. Let's not forget one thing, say, as a company, almost so more a year, almost social responsibility are also muyama a year a crew.
Yeah.
So on already no looking at the profit margin. As a company, or looking at the profit margin. Yeah. They be a baby a for so be who janukra tax won't you?
Sure.
Who jan no man can take it be on my own few. Or said the most of the time be no press it. Now we have families, they obey me to bring them on board or to bring them along a year with development now. Oh yeah. Most of the time it has to do with the manifesto of the ruling government. So we share ruling government in the manifesto. Now only a year company no management and so Eddie Kitahundia. Once they will tap into a year the ruling government manifestos. Now let me give you a typical example of what a year Obuasi. As I speak to you right now. On say Yeni manifesto no, you can be about feed Ghana. A crime be fast wa ye betimi making sure say bia ye betimi ma kwa you need that number ye do na say for no betimi akoso. E mo anya ni sanema na betimi akoso. So you realize that AGA today as we speak, as I speak to you over here. Omo start here, omo training a year a mebunu e was abia no pig rearing. And na afin so no aquaculture. A crime fast wa ye betimi aye your friend is adwene ene ye apatre bi na ye wi a na ye wie anase bia se enya tofo na eno ano no omoto ye oven na se for dia ma anko a omu ye smoky se be ya obetimi aye I export anase bia ebetimi awo ho no mo se market ni ye na omotimi aye atom amafo So it's all about leadership. The way I will first one, we bet me new woman for now. The friend say company needing common no more to me abo no man who do be bremu. And che the tutu car, we free a year ETS now back tutu car. A year Wesley Methodist and Nimon Arikoka. Now when you tutu for quite long, maybe brainy over 10 years. Until traffic is some baba by. So quickly, I didn't know years okay from be ETS there. Almost budget that was almost 2024 budget no. Almost the bemu. So be okay from some ETS there no. But the very day now, you swear me in as a year MC you know. And a cat is for ETS. Quickly, I want to catch on some trouble. And ya ham kwana say. Oko tutuka no so ayre asay. Into omo twa omo ni hwe won. Anu ye omo di ma me say ehon no eni omo budget I just said the next budget.
Okay.
Enti ya mananso wa ye talk so kom ho. Eni omo kwakasai. As I speak to you ene oma yes adwumadi no. E dey ama the people of Obuasi.
Okay.
And they are ready to say, oh, Mercy Hospital, and Miss Annie Model School in the people of Obuasi. So I still on the point that
let me see. The challenge here is maybe we need to look at our national development plan. Because if there's a national development plan policies for a mining district now, it should not need a government to decide, say, and tutu kakwanya se nti ose ye na Obuasi F4C pija se e de emom se kwambe guboko de
nyame adom sama nkoma awudi so say I'm in the same soup
yeah
because I'm see me DC you know a mining community ana me kai se bra na me work kuku board so me san ya adwuma wo dunkwa so a mining community and I've come to understand maybe. And there's this article, so friend the resource case. And no not quiet to say, so read the article now there, right and a patch in and say, a come here say, a man, Nyankopon de resources be brave, ama yeno. Sa man mining in ano, a come here say, omuntumi di as a yentimi take advantage of resources na ewo and find ye man ye ti say me limited the bagana o de Ghana hwe yen districts communities any regions are resources abundant na hwe the sort of development ekoso nti we know be ya adwene say o say aban of conscious effort na yetimi yes a channel resource channel development akwa based on way nti say yetimi ye sa akwasi ebeboa bibre me kai bram ye DC me district at a point me ne mining company ho ye benya issue na ba ye say be kra na me ye nipa boni ni e bia me ha mining company no because I felt that gold omutu as asese no enya ho mfaso na ye nya wo from ho okay as at the time ana me no mo twe sa man so ekopie high court nyina and I led it me be ye thankful but today o ma hu say na nye me selfish interest binti na me ko kona ubisa say corporate social responsibility ben na no mo ye ne sa abre no until say me take matter up atwen ho man so name calling bo me din say you see but who say boni bi e be sibia you who say boni an enkoye bi obi so benefit you
yeah
into why you so I will so see boni na no and I won't pay masa boni ni nkono then you become their targets so the name callings and castigations and inciting people against you some of us we've come to live with it it's normal until say the year so we also drum our points home and ensure say mamun CCA as the community or as the people. And today, at least, I will not say they've done everything right, but okay. Hitherto they were not doing, but at least people can have a feel of development kakra ekoso ewo o moment due to mining
classical example Mineral Development Fund.
Okay.
Mineral Development Fund, the purpose of Mineral Development Fund was established solely say mining communities and to a larger extent all mining districts proceeds be free mining district or be consolidated fund a percentage will be given to the Mineral Development Fund for them to manage it and then give it back to the mining district no more fund development.
What do you say Kwame MC sad madwe ho amenti asio Sikani Free District 1 or see a sasso Sikani Free District 1 bankran nan kran fo aba be chese Sikani Free District buy no ye free world district no ye sad wo che fa sa abre miwa MDF no ye be audit no district no ye be audit no adenti ne emfa sika na e free me district no ema me preko na meto obi account mu ansa asa nipa kra ba be yi bi dia because enya bedru MDF pe ono so because of operational cost ntino obetiti ni nyina ade free mu e discapoti pa o se bad district no emma
and pa because
development
decentralization no from the 80s and they started decentralization it wasn't by now no yet me akwa ni mu a change but aban bia ba osuro se obe decentralize the fiscal aspects of the economy. Meka fiscal, meka the FIS, CL. I don't know. Aban bia so obe and ubisa questions what they say say o munyi ni say minua oteha as the president's representative or to your command ebia $2 million obetimi manage because of DC and OMC. How that same person and then my president Mahama Nsesa Nidin no appointing no minister of states. He is going to manage more than that amount now can and nothing has changed on him. I
think sir, I don't know so say we are hearing from two folks and common for example, okay, the question here baby son say what happened to baby omuno baby to say extreme baby to say be a voter region no omuno omunya sa ye
adodode na
ada yi for no so enya e basa na omuso no omere develop
okay eno ntina one
so that as
so wo hwe sika kura minim say common fund kura na ye chena etura bia ye hwe on basis otibia no etise ye ka say ye nya ada district no emfremo but at least say oje memin China wonya 80% of sika de free na be ma 3% dia na ka tem so obi so ha onu so enye bo so nya 3% dia obama me manfo no de abufuo akoto ahye ade ne so and that's na kwampoku eken that's a similar thing nya nyoko most of communities here galamsa atie wodum ya amanfo ne hyase edu ba bi omunsam sika emunye duntino ene ekofa am no ne fo edom ba fry but because omu say ya tam ejapade wo asase so no e de ahye adweko ba akonsa ye de ba adweko no on create adwuma ema other business to be thrive no etimi nkoso o ma me krom punto ntima na etimi enkoso enti saade a ye nya de ho bagim near to be
that probably may be one factor or one side of it but the other factor also has to do with say pam say you see ye dua saa nyoma nyina aka eye baby eye where I don't know a bit me stop program say na ye kan ho asemi na say development ne ba pam enti person me kumnya so mm
oh where dey any heaven kura no any breba ho
ako heaven dan
oh say ya catch your bible
ya catch your bible
yes you so omunsam to nyankopon so say
no was am na so di on patch on e hunto ye
o berato
so on patch on we na make sure so
do kola ye what
abrabo sa o ka patch on e hunto
we fa che bia na me okay ti yafa ye next conversation e so e and I know some careful shem there ya the Minister of Interior Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka MP for Aswase constituency a year the 2020 and 2024 election violence ya esi ye eho wachire sembe bremu especially the course wo awutu senya east yenhwe the minister for interior Honor Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka.
So 2024 election violent cases, starting with Ewutu Senya East constituency, that's Kaswa. The task force observed that the Honorable Phyllis now Koyo Okeno denied that her convoy was attacked. She was nowhere near the scene of the incident. Persons who were involved in the incident have avoided speaking with the task force, while Muhammad Ali and others who were in the Mahindra pickup truck and fired shots from their vehicle have also avoided speaking with the task force. So their opinion have not been established. Muhammad Ali is said to have been flown abroad for further treatment. The late Yusuf Larry Idris died from a gunshot, and those who were in the Mahindra pickup with him know what happened. The driver of the Mahindra has been traced, and further investigation is ongoing. The task force will continue with the investigation. Tolong.
Okay, that's the Minister of Interior. Honorable Obuasi East MC, I'm sure I say very so 2020-2024 election violence. Minister Bunkunta Ede Achreye, MC so far. Say me kind of minister kind say nipa base 15 and on a kind elections. Honorable.
You see, obviously, baby, I was to see as on mine, my for so I share ye kept me can be a mambo so almost use I sure say we need to go beyond a year election violence. Because under no circumstance now say being producer. Ye call your registration. Ye kone ko triaging. Na I was say obi ehwene nkwa. And that's an end there. Then definitely no concern ka bia. Ye di your constitution kra mayeti as say and answer the regulations are ye di eto aba no mayeti as say no concern say wo bre and answer wo fuka. Asa na okoto aba.
Sure.
Because what they mean is that I was say baby all to aba no. So we impose over fuka kra na even after over fuka kra na it should not be something was say even half a kilometer and so na okoto aba.
Yeah.
Because ni nyina ye dwi hu say e dey wo free baby na wakọ baby akoto aba ni sanu ma na nya betimi di o how ni sa wo ye ni bia ere aba. And am I refer dey ba ku say spenyi say di jawa na dey ayere.
Yeah, sure.
Ye di so na dey jawa. So for that matter I was say obi bia ye di o manage ne san in terms of ye bible bia no obey na fam die. You see, in the year 2016, we as far as a election, a concern related issue be a nipa miensa.
Okay.
Per the minister. A ban is saying was say in 2020, a timi increase neko 8.
Yeah.
A more nipa pre-pry. I didn't know say cosa.
So yeah, when we two screens this year. Say Oshe 2020 number of deaths na Techiman South nipa 2 ne wuye. Odododio nipa 2 ne wuye. Ablekuma Central nipa ba ku ne wuye. Banda nipa ba ku ne wuye. Doma West nipa ba ku ne wuye. Samelugu nipa ba ku ne wuye. And number of injured Techiman South nipa 9 ene praye. Odododio nipa 15 ene praye. Ablekuma Central nipa 4 ene praye. Banda nipa 2 ni praye, Doma West nipa ba ku ni praye, Savelugu nipa miensa ni praye. This is for 2020.
So you see?
So 8 deaths in 2020.
So and you can measure your performance as far as the security is concerned. 2016, nipa 3 in a way. So the expectation is that I was saying Kaibia 2020 no, and I just be happy when I say nipa 1.
Yeah.
But this time around, nipa 8. Omo prepare enka. Are you getting the point? And when I issue near there, I work see. You see, a normal be ba etchem and then be brena na se be producer. Ya hwe ni ya na ya fa ne ma bia to akwama obahu say definitely we say ye be that so agina baby ye gina ya. That is the reason why the step here the interior minister taking or say Bonabaso. You know why?
Okay.
Ye call elections. I don't know say any tax or mu kem. About on the to. Ye were police. Omo a wo say omo bo about on ban e police for. Soldiers should be out. Aje sebi adena sia ma sebi ye kura enye ye. And they be calling for external force. So mo bra no mebu na yen so anu. Ye nya to me so anu ya so mo kono they have to go back. Because military guys are people are sebi omuni civilians no yen tan hu omo. Nti say yen hu omo a na yen hu say no we dey edutwa na say bia they are only supposed to be on our borders to protect our borders. Nti ana na ye call elections are I was such people. Yen hu omo I mean parading almost every police station, especially police station meeting say bia baby if you say bia o me opponent me am wa ban mu no me opponent one dey almost strong with me fa we mo kono me kon we wura mo sa nyoma we no mu no e na di sa eye basa basa oyo ne nase for ye dey e ba se you say kai hunu jai say kai
hunu jai kai so be jai
very good.
Okay, so the graph na ya in that o screen so no. Ni padodo ya free mu as a result of elections. Yeah, wait for 2 elections 2020 and 2024. You can see a cut from 92 BC 2024 abom the ene. We now say
so we are looking at it. You can say a car from 92 abasa between the phone ya aboma. We also need I'm much interested in leader bia na person need DSC.
Okay.
What that says, then we can get a in-depth knowledge and then where we are going as a country.
Okay.
Now bia so leader bia so when they sing to baby aware there or to sing.
Okay.
Oh, baby. So when you put that here, I'm not trying to say I make a blame game over here, but the point is that under the leadership of a year Nana Danko Kufado ni ba omia was bad.
In terms of
say election violence leading to the number of people injured and your mom we. You see, the minister why there pa just a statement in Biani your year Biano was so professional. He didn't speak and say NDC me. Until or the years need to one or the a year no man to as so it's up to the diplomatic if an answer be a Ghana for you and say okay fine. We have to when see.
So there was Bakubi or boss about to Senior East. Say honorable now call your car say lead up to the 2024 elections no. You can run TB. But I say committee not yes or moye no. Omushi na call no osu ni dance bia.
Oni dance bia. So committee no make you know or making it say. Then you go to Kaswa how Akumsen.
Yeah.
Edian na say for CCC.
The same thing. That's the same constituency.
What does it? So those things you see we should have facts, especially when we are speaking to security issues.
I say because election in Tino 7 and fans on to room gain sympathy.
Your fan say 1 to create sympathy, 2 they who from the anger say so mo kan sana na ma security no and I say bia a ginger me call for no mo so ayede e be fear up mo security no mo so ayede because whenever you are in opposition bia officer bia aban no emboa ma police for embom me ho ban so or say me am bom me ho ban like we normally say bia our security is on our hands. Yeah. The government is not ready to protect us, so for that matter we need to protect ourselves. That is where we go in for your boys and boy who ban here the oil. But at the end of the day, meaning say yetimi to ye ho ye boas na ye make sure say security ye security. And fan who ni obi a wafum na say bia obi a say bi mpredua why ye ni na ya make sure say bia ye de mrani be ye adwuma na ye nim obi a elections culture wadwe we are voting based on your policies. Maka media waka wo de me ba na ma ba chere ma adwen me wi a me ko ye bebubu aba na ya kan we are a cabo, Obi Akoreni. But I keep on saying that we are one people. Yeah? We go school. Only MPP, NDC, CPP are for a track classroom.
Yeah.
And now the way.
Yeah.
And they say now by NDC ni now on also kwa MPP ni. Does it mean that when you meet our gathering and say na be amusha na sa asem to ani kwanse obana? That person probably is not coming because say who ye MPP ni no so ye NDC ni anu ti na oba o.
The baby sir na more politicians more
feed into the minds of Omomamfo. Oh no one say meaning na track classroom. Enti asema to na wo ko as a classmate. Onko asebia oye.
Maybe it's also because the way amu di Emmanuel Semenim no. More painty picture. Then I know was it last week yeah. Namni on our fellow squatcho for sutia ya dim komo. When he was doing like yenuanum MPP for. Obi sending message says fellas you stop saying say omunuanum ni MPP for.
It does happen.
And you MPP for.
It does happen.
You see the kind of adrenaline they are to a chitafo team.
To be a fan to a chitafo team, woman, only because you don't see anything in the eye, but only
gradually. Said the team gradually.
Okay.
It will start from here. So now meet me Adom. Ne ye say yemma police for nyom adwuma. Ne make sure say police for more be for be obi. Ne ye ko enim kakra bibia ya bedu to see as far as ye can make me amamo no ye concern no. Obi ebe hu ne say wo pekotoko. Me pe eye has. At the end of the day no ye share wa ye ko ye ni. And I know MPP for be buma no. Ghana for who baby omukodue. And the NDC for na ebu.
Okay.
Ye hwe de bibia Ghana for de be okodu.
Okay.
So what I say it me any better MPP for now. Me sure say Ghana for are not gullible. Definitely or me person behind this be ebe to aso.
It doesn't need you to go and fight.
It doesn't need you to go and fight. Fight na need ye. Fight na emu mienu. Ye wo physical one say be impedance we go fight over. Ade bi asa bi enya. And he said, Obey winter so no aye party na adwuma.
Okay. Se me hwe me yensisi mu ha.
Me hwe me yensisi me. Winter so ade na ye 2. Who evidence e mienu.
Okay.
So what I say? Ni say yasumo say ko bu asumesi na asem na wunti ase na ukwaye na say masabra. Tita no start. Same thing apply to any animal police for.
Okay.
Same thing apply to any military man.
Yes.
Order from above. Yasuma me. So if you need man na wakoto no agiji na wabonitu. It doesn't make sense.
But I say. What they say for MC4 Boase is kwa mame na momra. Na beto asma moy. Me da so aye ne sare ame. Bedwam ni ye da nwa ba ese. Yes, I'm a baby from Rabbi Game to so on Adom TV, Kwampoku CID, the incoming national youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party.
Campaign as watch here.
So, that was you in this count, me.
You better me aware.
Who is that? See me too, I was here, baby. 100,000, 500,000. Campaign you was and I said also me be my
much as open breakfast in Queen Bees catering and decoration services every group. There's no other. Queen Bees going with me my breakfast and what tonight come and boss a work from. It's here you be out pay for breakfast. Wo adwuma na so pese o 7 adwuma for breakfast for Queen Bees catering and decoration services. Be pese o ya ifrobi na apesi esisi won ma wa Queen Bees be nyina e de ama hwehwe mu e kwashiman one Macedonia Methodist sorry no e na edi en hwe frɛ 0244 362 256 0244 362 256 o ye wedding o ye ye bi ya po bi am na no aduane e de ama wa frɛ Queen Bees catering and decoration services obedi nyina de ama adana man so 020 897 1019 020-897-1019. Fred Queen Bees na on serve kwame.
Kwazi menka election violence no ho asem kakra. Na minua na my colleague MC for Boise East. And so no wakabi me fan free here. At least minim say MPP are buying baso in your by elections. Main kakra in your kumawu.
Okay.
In your ejuso. And in your asin north.
Asin north, yeah.
Yes. Jachiko is in all these by elections.
Na Ayawaso West will go.
And Ayawaso West will go. Good. Ayawaso West will go. You record casualties. We can record casualties and I say we just say nipa prepare.
Yeah.
A bit violent. But subsequent to that, Oshe Ejuso, Oshe Kumewu, now Oshe Jachiko Singo, Asen Hona. What's an ABBA free pa?
Yeah.
More media for which me call. You know, the money, and cyber elections in the house, so at least. Now, only.
Jachi question ho dia no na enye ne se dia wo kan no wo kai se opariado mo ne samija efimu no kra no ho no soldier for by my bobo bi mu ka mu tu nyina opariado yes of course opariado ni car glass e bon no
ana minister intimi am farmer ni briefing
no enye death the way general elections and the injuries general election not by elections until now so unima awo yi e friend say asin praso Opariado. I was there.
Pablo.
That's
what your football in Kermit.
Only a Basentali Munina. You bobo bomo.
Meaning say a security for the bomb would say a boss said to no.
Mimi shall say that was we are talking about election violence.
Yes.
And I hear about death and the injuries.
Yeah.
I don't know what I say. No, you're fair. I've said it over here. Election monitoring should be under security policing, should be police job. Military men should not be part of them.
Let us say.
But the kind of everyone mantil. Everyone say, yen capture baby, ama yendi home come. Okay. What I say? But whichever way, I was say, Obi asore free the fee voluntarily no so kwa kotoa bade. And say ni pano kokopra. Mpo.
Yeah.
And say ni pano bibi kura tino. Also, on what we could din the line, no atona but peacefully no co. We've come of age. Yabacho from 1992 I started democracy. At least the year 2000, I near FIPA. And to me, who they also in election. The sort of violence. And to him say, Yatra 2000, about 2004, about 2008. Abaya nim ti saa anka saa na manema ni nyina no se ketu otwa enye peculiar with aban bi de me pese menua ati ase no immediately ebeye no politics ana aban we pen so ana call kese ana we die na call form no we will lose sight of the issues na kasa na wo say etimi address no.
Okay.
Elections who be Electoral Commission of Ghana and the Ghana Police Service Umajuma. And to me, nim why electoral violence because na police officer jina ho. No to mean take key action. No worry no. Sorry. Basa yeah I koto ban ko enye safe. That shouldn't be the case. And time I cite Kumewu any adjustment asin no. At least no. Who said the IGP then? But in the men the backgrounds are yes, to the extent that me and my general secretary no to so. And then my party executives, we cry no more complain. He said, I say, amafobia this omo wa ba mu tio. Yeah, near wa ba mu pono. We didn't have our way. Sorry. I'm sorry. So it should tell you, say, IGP no the police force, police service then.
Okay.
So why must we politicians be pushing blames on each other? Is it that we are benefiting? Or be interest to manner? Share the 2024 election. Or was our constituency? Share violence be a cause why in a bar, TV, social media, my here. Soldiers and civilians this scaffold was even necessary. This will be if you know yanko tona ba onko.
Ebeboni.
Na kwazi uno matifie na o ma asori so mo koto aba wa bra wo hu sa de na wo ba mu mako. Enti low turnout no. Sa nyama ni nso nyina bi ka ho.
Okay.
Wani pare mu sa awasa me asama ya bia amka me kopa adwuma mo bi papa. Enti no no kopa adwuma mo bi papa no kokopra. Ensese nipa ba kumpo. Efre ne kra in any election related issues.
Okay.
So it shouldn't be business as usual. I said MPP pencil, NDC pencil. I think we've come of age. Sani man will see a jai. I know the man for the money. I know my for who do know. Because now if we've recorded 15 deaths, Nipa Accra, Dunum, and Yakre. We should be crying as a nation by now. Osanka by now, yes. I was thinking you charge. I was say Kotua Bakeke.
Yeah. And the total 15 deaths, 40 injuries.
That's for the 8 years old.
Yeah, that's for the
Yes, 2016. Yeah, fan
come. With the 8 years
2012, 8 years.
2012,
2008 amba.
Yeah.
2004 amba. 96 amba. 92 amba. We need to have these records so that we display it to the public. So that the so-called followers of the various political parties get to know that if 92 ban nipa do don't say na yomunka. The police will also see that. So any leader who tell somebody say, "Ko, na koye we no," the person should think twice. Say, "Sa nipa 100, nipa 200, na 92 be peme na omo wu no." You will probably
be one of them.
Yeah. One of them.
So
we should use this as a lesson.
Victim of the circumstance. Yeah, as political actors or political leaders, no. Yeah, so your role you will play say, and say your portray mama for who say you are harmful.
Okay.
Because originally, no, you're not harmful. Yeah, you're not harmful. But you didn't know say, me better TV so be a we can argue and disagree on points, but you're not harmful. But say you're chidi for no, and we say about a collation center.
Okay.
Now me you kontokwa. Am I chidi for no kontokwa? Look at what happened in 2024 election year. The collation center says that year. Now a home and there will be a cabinet minister on a no do anymore.
One.
Sam George. The height of impunity. So Ghana Police Service, a training school and Tessano. And you mobilize people to go there. Now police service, so somebody say, really? Some of my family no matter what, you were tribe be Northern Ghana as part of Omo beliefs. So your police ni now question one year anymore. One will be cool. A best or best friend, and I'll be inviting no beba. But the year ni pa dear. Say you have a few and any more now, but you are arrested about a chong. Anyway, one will be cool, and that is their belief. Also, culture beyond any year.
Office, what demeaning? What good anymore?
I don't been a police for a year, you know.
Okay.
So Oma Obi, a civilian. It's me walking toward them or bow him with territory. Ebe dictate amount. Enya juma. Where how you weak
because was strong to work okay. We be transfer na ko baby or no
na transfer nka police service juma.
O dey home be judge man.
Transfer you see police ni bia ohwemia. Wo ye ojuma professionally. Wo so transfer bia no. Na say wo do be certificate na ye juma. Because transfer police service.
So kwa musu woni mpefe pass transfer ye transfer simesi and because of ade bi o ye ti ayenti and ye transfer na ko ba bia
you be magana say na you swear an oath we a police officer you swear an oath a Ghana first now cause oath na almost swear no e dey almost swear oath no and who feel say police ni ye pay ye nya pay o entina police for more priority Ghana police service you don't know how powerful they are. Soldier for crowd yenka. Soldier ni betimi e de nano aye well keke nano Nanum say soldier undi 18 years ko go soldier. Undi 18 years ko nzu ko ma djuma bia no undi 18 beti ma fa.
Soldier nko.
Soldier be fa. Wo ntimi nya well abra nipa mienu.
Eniwo.
En witness ya umugina ho.
Okay.
Ba soldier ni betimi aye well. Nano keke. Nipa ba ko pe obi akwa be it will suffice. Na ya ma this obayi nyina officer dey. Na mo ko hospital ya na mo share uniform na ya biem say mo mra na emehwam lienza. And if you've sworn an oath to defend the country, na say wo obi aba na untimi nka no kwenche nipa na. I lived in the barracks. Number pay police me. At least if there's something I learned from my father. No cracka. You can be what and what, or that kind of crutch. Transfer, they say, you would near see a transfer. You go. Baby, I will call no crown. Be on an alcohol ye. Because they need your services. Ubisu baba obehu. No do baba baby. The police no oba say obedi police one kind ho. Ana kuma se nko anti wo ma amu so ye fo mu foforo na ere mu koto akurase no so e be dey roba krom. You see, we forget these things. If you are doing the right thing and you are being punished for doing the right thing, do it. Because in Yankopon, and a way in Ayaso. And ma obi me for nimu ntutu form. The Ghana Police Service and on this note, the IGP must rise to the occasion. Nipa beji ni din o me penyin che. That che be twere udin. Say IGP be by. At least, yeah, you wear 30s there. You who IGP be an friend Peter Namfuri. You nimjumo bedi. Then a man Namfuri down at that sonko. And then a man, yeah, a book of Fubachi, this Kofubachi could be regional commander.
Ashanti regional.
You see, and today I would own Bessable the Papa Nibi. Yeah, Ghana for before the woman say, oh, now, yeah, dear, now it's turned into one pet. But on Nakum deeply within him when he said, oh, yeah, because you can never stay neutral when there is lawlessness and lawfulness. As a police officer, you should always be on the side of lawfulness. So when bibi ya to abana violence ekoso na police you say media 50 MPP this for na you was say can be really you failed as a police officer. You have failed the country. Dia all ya no wo anya no chino electoral violence being child violence be the woman now call you on
yeah now call you.
You've lied to the whole country. You've lied to public officers and it's a criminal offense.
Oh how?
Lying to a public officer, deceiving a public officer. I know the back say you couldn't call for me, but I'm not kind. Or say I'm being attacked and 2 of my agents have been shot and they are dead. And I might capture a report to now, Brandon Beckham. If I didn't call for Kwana, I also know I'm closing and and she's still a member of parliament. But now the police are inviting her. Near prosecuting her.
Now call you.
Yes. I don't know. It had the potential of turning this country into a possible into a possible war zone. Because imagine say, oh, minim say minuya and the one nam. How your agents now I come about and say you kum nipa bienua. Na say me man shano ho so asem so me mobilize me go for say yes you kum bi shem. Di say gidi ne kwa na so kum bi shem a. Am ye kum nipa kwa. Because of a reckless statement. The entire ancestors of fan who didn't say, Obi a member of parliament, be a potential president.
Okay. Because
once you qualify to be a member of parliament, you qualify to be a president. Minister, so if you have people making such reckless statements,
until now, Koyo should be arrested.
She should be invited and prosecuted. He should be invited and prosecuted. Why can you lie to us?
Maybe Bia, who said also another point is that the interior minister so say, "Enhwemu no enwie." So now other people also raising the questions. I don't pay a minute can say also other evidence also be back.
Any problem?
Okay.
Say you I'm saying you should be invited.
Okay.
And prosecuted. To na be so.
You prosecute you
of course. Oh, what the way you say.
You see, this is just...
I am not, you see...
No.
Some minister and farmer me to abontia.
Okay.
And can we say nyina no?
Ke nyina nim say.
Nyina agye di say.
2024 election you born now call your chita for me too.
You nyase abom too. You kum momo. And this is not the first time. Eh? I think 2012 or 2013 and mon kai me Ghana for. You wra Benjamin Kumbo.
Yeah.
Or say you boni tuo e wo ne Land Cruiser. Reporter be no kan bi. We a journalist, because sometimes I'm not a news reporter. Until because on I say news no Adom FM. I wa mitio, that mean nam tech mitio. Until we nim dey no.
In fast 20.
Report na buy no say minister no sometimes be nyaku no a minister.
Yeah.
Minister no say ya bonu tuo no. We have forensic investigations and analysis are. Fine, ya botu o kan. Okay. But tuo na mfra bonten. Okay. And the wura kan no. E tuo ni free bullet no Africa num e na pia bonten. Ya na wete sam yanka wasem bi o. Enti nyame bo a o kyena. Obi fufuro so beba. Na obeka asem anya no kure. E dia tom from am nye nyina age adi. Oba be ka asem anya no kure na tom from am nye nyina age adi. At what point can we end this? Yenya no kwafo ma ye hu ade ni ni NC osiasi oni ho se mi wo ho ohun ye obi bo no yum ankon so ohun ade a one thing about lawyers we are trained say ade a you cannot independently verify on kan ho asem nti what in all my analysis at least examples bi am site bi a de na me wo ho and I me who report. Okay. Okay, dear. You don't do that. But we are a member of parliament. I was in the council, so we are a member of parliament. You are a potential president because the qualification of a member of parliament is not different from that of a president. The only difference is it won't be an age.
Okay. 2140.
What you say? It you see. So, Mami, I am the first female vice president. And imagine say Senka President Mahama mistakenly became a me way here no running mate and be vice president wo twan through. See kunu kwafo. Obawu kwame. Ye wu omo kwame. Why do you do that?
Kwame.
Ah, yes I okay. What's your kunu kwafo too? Ah, me na kwa kashe na no. Me kaso ho binti hobi.
Awezi.
Me nto aba ho hobi.
Awezi onim.
Eti me wu beti na me yam hihye me. De na me ama me yam hihye me say your football team bi o kaso ay ko hwebo ho enti se wan hweye ay ko tuba ye ko yi wo ko hwebo
na se tututu o we
na se
ye ko ni patu yi
na mi player bi ka ho a because mi players no ko bi NDC fo is a big ka ho no mu na awu amende se ya boka agu
na ko yo asem o kan ni ti
ma me na asem no kan no se eye ba bi aba na ko no so ko resign oh hey member of parliament. What can somebody know credit at all? Man, hey. What that's what to SIG pay. Debbie. Also, go free or can I by election channel. I'm telling you, she's not fit for that position. Member of Parliament, Article 71 office holder, a creature of the Constitution. Wouldn't the crowd. Wouldn't so a member of Parliament about diplomatic passport?
Yeah.
And a diploma, you can DC and my service passport. You wouldn't get any service passport. We took my service passport now. We drew another line of 1 year for home. As a diplomats and nationals here, we do a year for home. I'm a call. And the diplomatic passport, service passport. So we do remember here, so do my salute to number court. Now, member of parliament. I will took away a foul, Tamak so. Near salute to. Now, can't some man cry. Resign, I will say, and Sassameka. I consider some now can. Also, son in my bonnet so power. Also, son in my bonnet so.
I mean, shall me that's or you wrap up near corner.
Men can say you cry. Mamma, many
what can the man acad you can wait to know? You better wrap up. You see, me wan say na woti ho na waye na hwe han na wo hwe nanim na wo ka no ha hanani no de tu ho
we say no oh
now to the extent that no ka say obi ase bi obi onim kasoa no ka say ono no otimi kwa kasoa kwa football match
also omo team na wo
also team otimi kwa football match abra also onim kasoa wo
minimo na kasoa de so agility kasoa republic
what I say kasoa agility wunim ho you know very well say if you not step to kasoa before na say ye kan obi a wo transfer
maybe step football kasoa before
ye kan obi a wo transfer wo say mra ne ni dia na say bia ibisa na ka ba o mia de aka say ka ba o mia de because you should be the first person to resign. As far as but let's not forget say let's not forget say if you okay a aspect of a investigation and a minister there to
okay
so yen twen na hwehwemu no yen wie na thank God say nyamya dom say nya aban bia wo so a na ono ani kofo what generalize you mu no ye investigation.
So the question to be say if say yenwie so there and now they have investigative piece eba a man looking as if say a conclusive
in prayer ye womi what the and somebody be a to ja
okay
investigation is ongoing so say the Ethiopian do ya to ja no nyame adoma ochina ya ka no de ba be kan so let's not be in a haste to finalize it as a obi aka bibia na so obi bibia say bi enye pe you to organizer
oni answer me finalize me dem say what for police for
and also resign
oh na re
what's the prosecution abra yen I didn't even investigation on what basis now prosecute you.
Me dey presence Nyakopo ya watch na da. Because na Adom TV. Ya da bu nyina ma se so nya bre e de hwe ya crown.